In today's video, we are going to be talking about the role of breath work and its relevance in optimizing your metabolism and providing you with a fresh burst of energy. See, when it comes to things like weight loss, people are mostly focused on counting their calories, cutting out sugars, focusing on proteins. While those things may be important, if you're not functioning on optimizing and if you're not focusing on optimizing your metabolism, you are missing the point by a mile. This is where long-term success with weight loss efforts comes in. Besides this, optimizing your metabolism reduces inflammation in the body and also helps you in boosting your immune system. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the relevance of breath work. See, in Sanskrit language, the breath is called prana. It is the life force. If you do not understand the relevance of the life force that is circulating in your body and beating your heart, extracting oxygen from the air that you're breathing and feeding nutrition to all the cells of your body, we will never be able to understand what creates healing in the real sense. So in this video, I'm going to be demonstrating 3 kinds of breathing exercises which are simple, very practical, and you can do it sitting in a couch or a chair like this. This is also very important to understand that it has got other benefits which I will talk about as I'm demonstrating the exercises themselves. So let's get started. If you're wearing glasses, please remove them and sit in a chair or a comfortable couch, but make sure your back and your spine is straight and you're not using the backrest. What we first do is that the first kind of exercise that we're going to do is called the box breathing. But before I start that, I want to point out that in our normal sitting day-to-day activities, we are only using 1/3 to 1/2 of our lungs breathing capacity. The total lung volume is not being used in our day-to-day activities. Now, when you actually start to use the full volume and you start to actually infuse your body with more oxygen, oxygen is a fuel for the fire. We know that oxygen is required for combustion, and that is what your metabolism uses. It uses the heat energy, and oxygen is a fuel for that. So that is the basis of this breath control or breathing exercises. So the first thing we do is called the box breathing. In box breathing, what we are really doing is, if you imagine the boundaries of a box, like a square box, as you inhale, which is the first step, you count from one side of the box, which is 1 to 4. Okay, then for the next margin or the next boundary of the box, you hold your breath to the count of 4. Then once again, for the other side of the box, you count from 1 to 4, and that's how you exhale, and that's when you exhale. And then for the other boundary, you hold your breath again from 1 to 4. So basically what we are doing is, in our minds we are counting, and then we are inhaling, holding the breath, exhaling, and then again holding the breath. That is called one cycle of box breathing. Let's do it together as a practical demonstration. So inhale, close your eyes and inhale. And as you're inhaling, count in your mind from 1 to 4. Then hold your breath and then again count from 1 to 4, and each count is 1 second. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you exhale. Now try and exhale through your nose again. Then hold your breath again to the count of 4. This is called box breathing. Box breathing is very beneficial in recruiting all the balloons or the alveoli that are there in your lungs, and that improves the oxygenation of the blood, which is circulating this oxygen to the different cells in the body. The next type of breath work is called the alternate nostril breathing. Now, in alternate nostril breathing, what we are doing, as the name suggests, is we are breathing alternately from each nostril. Please see me so that you understand exactly how this is done. Once again, with your eyes closed, what I do is I take my right thumb, close the right nostril, inhale through the left nostril, close the left nostril with the middle two fingers, release the right nostril with the right thumb, exhale through the right nostril. Keep the fingers where they are, inhale through the right nostril, close the right nostril with the right thumb and exhale through the left nostril by releasing the two fingers. That is one cycle of alternate nostril breathing. Now, let's do it together one more time so that we are all clear and on the same page. Inhale. Before you inhale, first close your right nostril with the right thumb. Inhale. Close the left nostril with the middle two fingers. Release the thumb. Exhale through the right nostril. Keep the fingers where they are. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril with the right thumb and release the fingers and exhale through the left nostril. So that's how we do the alternate nostril breathing. My suggestion would be for both the box breathing and for alternate nostril breathing, try and do it for 3 to 5 minutes every day. One note on the box breathing that I forgot to mention is that if you are comfortable doing it counting up to 4, extend it up to 5, up to 6, take it to 7. Anywhere from 7 to 9 is a very good level of exercise that you have achieved. The last breath control exercise that I want to talk about is called the forceful exhalation. This is a very powerful exercise in optimizing and boosting your metabolism. Plus, it helps in several other gastrointestinal disorders such as irritable bowel syndrome, also problems with your pancreas and management of or assisting in the management of people who have got diabetes. So what we do in this is we are basically forcing our tummy muscles in such that we can exhale, and we are focusing on the exhalation only. So this is how we do it. Close your eyes and then we do So what we are doing is do it slowly, one breath or one push per second. And what it is doing is it is forcing the breath out of your nostrils, not through your mouth, but out of your nostrils. Once again, if you're struggling to do it, what I would suggest is focus on coughing. So when you cough, what do? You basically you are basically pushing the tummy muscles in and you are exhaling the breath through your nose. Now, when you do this forceful exhalation, you're just not making the sound. So this is how you do it. Please observe that I'm doing slowly, one breath per second. Try not to do it too fast. Consciously slow yourself down. Otherwise, it can cause an increase in your blood pressure. And if you're already on medications for high blood pressure, this can create issues. So please, a word of caution to do it slowly. The benefits of this breath control are immense. I recommend doing it for first about, 30 seconds, slowly increasing to up to 1 to 2 minutes. And you can do anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes with a little bit of practice. Please understand that focusing on your breath is a critical part of optimizing your metabolism, regardless of whether you are wanting to achieve sustained weight loss or you are dealing with issues with inflammation or other forms of gut issues in the body. So I hope you found this video useful, and do refer to these techniques time and time again to refresh your memory.